Let me hold your hand when I say, I'm about to tell you something crazy. I don't believe I'm saying this, but it's finally time to talk about it. Okay, listen up. I kept a secret in for 30 years, and that is I survived childhood trauma. And I also got laid off my 9 to 5 while starting my healing journey, starting it all over in my 40s. And I'm starting content creation, starting my business. And through it all, God has never left me. And the biggest thing that I love to share with people today is how I start and maintain my journey. And one of the things I believe that helps me start my healing journey is finding a hobby, something you enjoy to do. And one thing that I started to do was walking. I love walking. I live in the Midwest and I'm walking all year round. I'm just going to layer up or take off the layers as needed. This year, I actually did something different. I'm so proud of myself. I bought a walking pad because with this weather, you just never know what you're going to get snow, rain, sleet. I'm just saying. So, on those days where I'm not comfortable walking outside, I'm going to get on my walking pad and move my body. Also, journaling has really helped. And the way that I like to journal when I don't know how to start a journal prompt is I will talk about what I'm grateful for. And that will lead me in the way of my journaling. I also have a journal of big goals. And these big goals are goals that I know nobody else but God has made it happen. I'm talking about dream big, big goals that you know that when you write it down, it may sound impossible, but when it happens, it's definitely a blessing from God. And let me tell you, I've had some of those to come to pass, and I just cried and cried with, you know, happy cries, happy tears, and also sharing my testimonies because I believe that when we share our testimonies, that it can give others hope that they too can be in a place of joyful feelings. And I think that that is important to love one another, be kind to one another, and yeah, to keep going. I think three things that may be holding you back from starting a healing journey is not starting. That's the biggest thing is you got to start. And number two could be imposter syndrome, like thinking you're not good enough to start it. What will happen? What will people think? And then number three is you feel guilty. You feel guilty about sharing your story and you're worrying about what other people, might say about you. But yeah, that's just my opinion. So once you start and you feel the feeling of peace, it's a feeling that you want to keep. I am just being honest. And I just, again, my biggest regret was not starting sooner. And if you are okay with hurting before you start to heal, that is key as well. Mhm. All right, loves, let's go ahead and dig in. This looks so delicious. Oh, yes, it does. All right. So if you guys notice, I put a plant-based meat, fake meat mixture to the side because I can make nachos later in the week. What else? Just so many different things, tacos, whatever else that I'm inspired to make with it. That way I have variety and I don't get bored. And you notice the noodles I put in the container because if I feel that I want more noodles, I'll just cook them. I rather cook them instead of put them in the refrigerator. I try not to use the microwave. I do like to use the air fryer, the stove, or the oven. And it is summertime. It's too hot to be using the oven, okay? So let's go ahead and get into this. Lord, let this nourish my mind, body, and soul. And cheers to good health. Smells so good. I love smelling the different seasonings. Mm, this is good. Mm. Sorry for smacking. One of my friends, she's also plant-based, and she told me about thyme. So I just started using thyme, and I am obsessed. It really adds an elevation of great flavors bursting in my mouth. I'm a very bland eater, so I don't use a lot of seasonings, but I tried to use seasonings that are healthy for me because I am on a health journey. So earlier today, the only thing I basically put in my body was some celery juice. It had also green apple in it and I squeezed some lime. So that's what I had earlier in the day because celery is supposed to be like really good for you. And then it is like 4 o'clock right now. So let's just call this an early dinner and I'm okay with that. I still have not went for my walk, so I'm definitely gonna walk this off. And I heard that chickpea pasta is supposed to be healthy for you, so that's why I'm using it as an alternative to like regular pasta. Mm, mm, it is so good, y'all. And honestly, I bet you if I tried to sneak this in to give this to someone like the kiddos, I don't know if they can really tell if it's like a fake meat mixture or not. Maybe so, but the seasonings are awesome. I'm not just saying it because I made it. Mm, so good. All right, my loves, let me know what type of videos you'd like to see from me because I am here to serve you. Yes, you, beautiful. Um, if y'all don't know, I got laid off my 9 to 5, my corporate job, while in my 40s, while starting my healing journey. I'm an only child, a childhood trauma survivor. I'm starting content creation, starting my business, and through it all, God has never left me. And I feel like it's my purpose to be here. And I like it here, y'all. I do. So I'm going to keep showing up. My goal is to post videos every Sunday, Monday, Tuesdays, and Fridays. So, yeah, that's where we're at. So y'all let me know what you guys want to see from me. And as always, I will see you in the next one. Bye, love.